Hey, I'm Senator James Lankford from Oklahoma. I'm standing here with my guest for the State of the Union address tonight. This is Judd. He leads the Border Patrol Council, representing Border Patrol agents literally all over the country, but
Correct.
for thousands of them. Served on the Border Patrol for more than 2 decades and traveled all over the country on that. So thanks so much for your leadership. A couple of weeks ago, when President Biden actually went to the Border Patrol, I assumed wrongly, that the president would meet with the Border Patrol Council. These are the folks that really can speak into the issues on it. But when the president came, he chose not to meet with the union members there, who really have practical ideas. So thanks for being my guest here. If the president didn't come to you, I'm going to bring you to the president, and hopefully you'll have an opportunity to be able to share some ideas. But what are some of the ideas that could be done right now? You've seen the rise and fall on the border for 2 decades. What can be done right now to actually change the dynamic and the chaos that's happening at the border?
First, I want your constituents to know what a pleasure it is to be here with a conscientious senator. It's it's very rare that we get to meet with people that have a love of God and a love of our Savior Jesus Christ. And with that, he takes into consideration all of your concerns. And when he takes those concerns into consideration, he's able to do things for you. When you talk about the border is very important. It's very important for your constituents because it keeps us safe. If we have border security, we can have safety and security. We can stop the fentanyl from coming into the United States. We can stop so many of our citizens from dying. So many of our fellow friends, our family members, our children from dying. We could do that. That's what I would have expected the President of the United States to meet with us about. He should have met with us to talk to us. What are the practical applications that he could implement to put the safety and security of the American people first and foremost? Instead, he exercised politics. That's all he cared about. He cared about the politics, he cared about the optics of it, and that's it. He cleaned up the city of El Paso, so he did not get to see everything that we're facing. And because he didn't get to see what we're facing, he's not going to protect the American people.
Yeah, that's my concern. Obviously, it's absolute chaos. What you guys are managing this chaos every single day, trying to figure out the giant numbers on this. When I was in Yuma, actually just 4 weeks ago or so with you, the most stirring number that I heard in Yuma was the mayor, the city manager, other folks were saying, we're a tiny town in southern Arizona, we're a really small community. They said if you go back a few years ago, we had 8,000 people illegally crossed. This year we had 310,000 people illegally crossed, so they're just overwhelmed. What do you want to hear from the president tonight? So what would bring some kind of hope and optimism to the team?
I would love it if he would lay forth a plan. If he would give us a plan of how that border is actually going to be secured. The taxpayers do not have to shoulder the burden of what's currently going on. If he would implement some executive orders, if he would use the authority that he currently has, we could secure that border tomorrow. And if we secured the border tomorrow, we would be able to keep the American people safe. We put that uniform on because we want the safety and security of the American public, and we just don't have that today. I'm hoping to hear it. I'm just not going to hold my breath.
Yeah, well, we're all hopeful as well. So looking forward to the speech tonight, actually, to be able to see what he actually says, but we desperately need him to be able to speak into the chaos in the southern border. So thanks. We'll all watch it together tonight.